Have you ever noticed how some people stay strong and steady well into their 70s, while others struggle with brittle bones, aches, or even fractures from a small fall? Here's the surprising truth. It's not only the foods you eat, but the drinks you sip every single day that quietly shape the strength of your bones. Most of us know about calcium tablets or milk, but very few realize that certain drinks actually pull calcium out of your bones or block your body from absorbing the nutrients it needs. And here's the catch. These are not exotic or rare beverages. They are common, everyday drinks many people over 60 enjoy without a second thought. In this video, we'll uncover the 5 worst drinks that weaken bones drinks you may be having right now without knowing the harm. And just as important, I'll share the 5 best drinks to enjoy daily that actively protect bone strength, balance, and independence as you age. Imagine being able to stand tall, walk confidently, and avoid the devastating risks of falls and fractures just by making a few smarter choices with what's in your glass. By the end of this video, you'll have a simple, science-backed roadmap for bone-friendly hydration that can help you stay strong for decades to come. So, grab your cup, whatever it may be, and let's dive in. When it comes to bone strength after 60, not all drinks are created equal. Some do silent damage every time you sip. Let's walk through the 5 worst offenders, so you can spot them in your daily life and avoid years of harm that often go unnoticed until it's too late. 1. Sugary sodas. Attention! Picture this. Someone in their 60s who's been drinking a can or 2 of soda every day since their 20s. That's over 14,000 cans in a lifetime. Now imagine the effect on their bones. Interest. Sodas contain phosphoric acid, which shifts the body's mineral balance, and high sugar, which fuels inflammation. This double hit pulls calcium out of your bones. In fact, research shows regular soda drinkers often have up to 5% lower bone density compared to non-drinkers. Desire. By cutting back, even just replacing 1 can a day with water or sparkling water, you can protect your bone density for the future. Action. If you crave fizz, try sparkling water with lemon or a splash of natural juice. Your bones and your waistline will thank you. 2. Excess coffee. Attention. Coffee is beloved, but too much of it quietly drains bone strength. Interest. High caffeine intake increases calcium excretion through urine. That means the more cups beyond 2 or 3, the more calcium your body loses. And with age, the body becomes less efficient at replacing that lost calcium. Desire. The good news is you don't need to give up coffee. Studies suggest that 1 to 2 cups per day is safe, as long as you're meeting your calcium needs. Action. Limit to 2 cups, and pair with a calcium-rich breakfast. Imagine sipping your morning coffee alongside a bowl of fortified oats, or a yogurt parfait. That way you enjoy your coffee without guilt. 3. Alcohol, especially beer and spirits. Attention. Many enjoy a drink to relax, but the effects on bone health are often overlooked. Interest. Alcohol interferes with vitamin D metabolism, blocking your body's ability to absorb calcium. It also slows the activity of osteoblasts, the very cells that build bone. Heavy drinkers are shown to have a much higher risk of fractures, even with minor falls. Desire. Cutting back doesn't just benefit your bones. It improves sleep, balance, and energy, all vital for independence after 60. Action. Stick to moderate guidelines. No more than 1 drink a day for women, 2 for men. Even better, plan alcohol-free days in your week to give your bones time to rebuild. 4. Energy drinks. Attention, these cans may promise energy, but they rob your bones of strength. Interest. Loaded with caffeine, sugar, and additives, energy drinks hit your system hard. They spike calcium loss, stress your kidneys, and disrupt sleep, all of which compound bone weakness. Desire. Imagine trading that jittery rush for steady energy and stronger bones. That's what happens when you choose alternatives like green tea. Action. If you rely on energy drinks for a pick-me-up, try switching gradually. Start with 1 less can a week and replace it with green tea, or simply a brisk walk outside to get natural energy. 5. Sugary fruit juices and sweetened teas. Attention, this one surprises many. But isn't fruit juice healthy? Interest. While juice has vitamins, packaged juices and sweetened teas often carry as much sugar as soda. Without the fiber of whole fruit, sugar floods your bloodstream, triggering calcium loss and inflammation. Over time, that weakens bone resilience. Desire. By shifting from large glasses of juice to small portions, or better yet, eating whole fruit, you get the nutrition without the downside. Action. Brew tea at home and keep it unsweetened. Add lemon, mint, or even a slice of ginger. That way you still enjoy flavor, but without the bone-taxing sugar load. Recap of the worst 5. So, the 5 drinks to cut back on are sugary sodas, excess coffee, heavy alcohol, energy drinks, and sugary juices or teas. Think of them as the stealth bone thieves. You may not feel the damage day to day, but over years, they quietly erode bone density, leaving you more vulnerable to fractures and loss of independence. The empowering part is this: you don't have to quit everything overnight. Even small swaps add up. Replacing just one harmful drink a day with a better option makes a measurable difference over the years. Picture your bones like a savings account. Every smart choice is a deposit. Every bad drink is a withdrawal. The question is, what kind of balance do you want to see when you're 70, 80, or 90? Now that we've seen the worst culprits, let's turn to the 5 best drinks you can enjoy daily. Simple, accessible choices that actually protect your bones and help you stay strong, steady, and independent well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. 1. Milk or fortified alternatives. Attention, let's start with the classic milk. Or, if you don't tolerate dairy well, fortified plant-based alternatives like soy or almond milk. Interest. Milk provides calcium and vitamin D, the very nutrients bones crave. Fortified alternatives can match or even exceed those benefits. What matters is not the brand, but the nutrient label. Desire. Imagine enjoying a glass in the morning and knowing you've covered up to a third of your daily calcium needs. That's a safety net for your bones every single day. Action. Aim for 1-2 servings daily. If dairy doesn't agree with you, check that your alternative has at least 300 milligrams of calcium per cup and is fortified with vitamin D. 2. Plain water. Attention, simple, overlooked, yet vital plain water. Interest. Bones are about 25% water by volume. Hydration keeps the cells that build bone osteoblasts functioning properly. Dehydration, on the other hand, increases the risk of falls by making you dizzy and unsteady. Desire. Staying hydrated isn't just about avoiding thirst. It's about protecting your balance, reducing fracture risk, and giving your body the foundation it needs for bone health. Action. A good rule of thumb, about 6 to 8 cups a day. Adjusting for activity and climate. Keep a reusable bottle nearby as a reminder. Each sip is an investment in steadier steps and stronger bones. 3. Green tea. Attention, here's a drink that centuries of tradition and modern science agree on. Green tea. Interest. Rich in polyphenols, antioxidants that reduce inflammation. Green tea supports bone metabolism. Several studies suggest regular green tea drinkers have higher bone mineral density. Desire. Imagine swapping your afternoon soda for a calming cup of green tea. You're not just refreshing yourself, you're actively fighting inflammation that weakens bones. Action. Enjoy 1-2 cups a day, hot or iced. Keep it unsweetened too. Avoid sugar's damaging effects. If you need a bit more flavor, add lemon or ginger. 4. Fresh citrus juice in moderation. Attention. While packaged juices are harmful, fresh squeezed citrus is a different story. Interest. Citrus fruits like oranges provide vitamin C, which is essential for collagen production, the scaffolding inside your bones. Without collagen, calcium can't lock in properly. Desire. A small glass of fresh orange juice with breakfast can help your body absorb calcium from other foods. Think of it as a natural partner to that yogurt or fortified cereal. Action. Stick to small portions, about 4 ounces, half a cup. That way you get the vitamin C boost without overwhelming sugar. Even better, pair it with the whole fruit when you can. 5. Bone broth or calcium-rich smoothies. Attention, here's a nourishing option that doubles as comfort food. bone broth, or, if you prefer plant-based, a smoothie packed with calcium-rich greens. Interest. Bone broth contains minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus in a highly absorbable form. Meanwhile, smoothies made with kale, spinach, fortified milk, and fruit provide these same building blocks, plus fiber. Desire. Imagine sipping warm broth on a cool evening, or enjoying a creamy smoothie at lunch, knowing each mouthful is strengthening the very frame that supports you. Action. Try replacing one snack or side dish a day with a bone-friendly drink. Blend kale, banana, and fortified almond milk for a quick, delicious smoothie, or simmer bones and vegetables for a weekend batch of broths. Recap of the best 5. So, the drinks that give your bones real support are milk or fortified alternatives, plain water, green tea, fresh citrus juice in moderation, and bone broth or smoothies. Think of them as the bone builders. While the worst drinks silently steal strength, these ones quietly deposit it day after day. And here's the best part. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet. Just choose 1 or 2 of these to add into your daily routine. Over the course of a year, that's hundreds of extra deposits into your bone bank account. Picture this. One person continues with soda, sugary juice, and excess coffee. Another chooses water, green tea, and a calcium-rich smoothie. 10 years later, who do you think is more likely to stand tall, avoid fractures, and walk with confidence? That choice is yours, starting today. Now that you know the 5 best and 5 worst drinks, the question is, how do you put this into practice? The answer lies in building a simple daily routine that works with your lifestyle, not against it. Morning. Start your day with a calcium boost. This could be a glass of low-fat milk or fortified soy milk, paired with your breakfast. If you enjoy coffee, that's fine, but keep it to 1 cup. And balance it with that calcium-rich drink. Add a small glass of fresh orange juice, or better yet, a piece of whole fruit. This gives you vitamin C to help your body absorb calcium from your meal. Midday. As the day goes on, hydration becomes key. Aim for plain water as your main drink. Carry a bottle with you, and think of every sip as fueling not just your energy, but the water content in your bones themselves. If you need a gentle lift, swap soda or juice for a cup of green tea. It refreshes you while protecting your bone cells. Evening. This is the perfect time for comfort and bone care. A warm bowl of bone broth, or a smoothie made with leafy greens and fortified milk, gives your body the minerals it needs to repair bone tissue overnight. If you enjoy alcohol, save it for an occasional treat, and stop at 1 glass. Remember, moderation is the difference between bone protection and bone erosion. The power of routine. The truth is, no single drink makes or breaks your bones in 1 day, but over weeks, months, and years. These choices add up. Think of it like interest in a savings account. Every good drink choice is a deposit. Every harmful one is a withdrawal. By aligning your drinks with your body's natural rhythm, calcium in the morning, hydration in the afternoon, nourishment in the evening, you create a routine that strengthens your bones without stress or confusion. And the best part, once it becomes habit, you don't even think about it. You're simply living in a way that keeps your bones strong, your balance steady, and your independence secure. Before we move on, let me pause and ask you something important. Out of the 5 worst drinks we've covered, which one do you find the hardest to give up? Is it that daily soda, the extra cups of coffee, or maybe a glass of wine in the evening? I'd love to hear from you, because when you share your experience, it helps others in this community realize they're not alone. Many people over 60 face the same habits and challenges, and your comment might be the encouragement someone else needs to take the first step. If you've found value in today's tips so far, could you do me a quick favor? Tap the like button below. It tells YouTube that these health topics matter, and it helps more people like you discover simple, science-backed ways to stay strong and independent. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Vital Health. That way, you won't miss the upcoming videos where we'll cover more step-by-step routines for healthier aging. Think of it as having a friendly guide right in your pocket, reminding you of the small choices that make a big difference. So, drop your comment, hit like, and subscribe. We're building this healthy aging journey together. Now that we've seen the worst and the best, how do you turn this knowledge into action? The secret is to keep it simple. Instead of thinking about 10 different rules, focus on just a few swaps and routines you can stick with every day. Step 1. Identify your bone thieves. Take a look at your week. Where are the bone thieves sneaking in? Is it soda with lunch? An extra cup of coffee in the afternoon? Or a glass of sweetened iced tea at night? You don't need to cut them all at once. Start by choosing just one habit to reduce. Step 2. Make one swap at a time. For every harmful drink, there's a bone-friendly alternative. Soda, sparkling water with lemon, extra coffee, green tea, sweetened juice, fresh fruit or a small glass of fresh squeezed juice, evening alcohol, warm bone broth or a soothing smoothie. Each swap is a small victory. Over time, they add up to real protection. Step 3. Build your daily hydration plan. Think of your drinks as part of a balanced schedule. Morning, calcium-rich option like milk or fortified soy milk, paired with vitamin C from fruit or juice. Afternoon, water as your main drink, with green tea for an energy lift. Evening, bone broth or a smoothie to nourish and restore. Step 4. Track your wins. You don't need fancy apps. Just use a sticky note on your fridge or a small notebook. Write down how many bone-friendly drinks you had today. At the end of the week, look back and celebrate your progress. Step 5. Think long-term. Remember, it's not about perfection. If you slip and have a soda or an extra glass of wine, don't beat yourself up. What matters is the overall pattern, more deposits than withdrawals in your bone bank account. Imagine yourself 5 years from now, standing tall, walking steadily, and enjoying your independence. Every sip you choose wisely today makes that future stronger and brighter. Before we wrap up, let's clear up a few common myths about drinks and bone health. Myth 1. Coffee is always bad for your bones. Not true. 1 or 2 cups a day are safe for most people, as long as you get enough calcium. The problem is excess, not moderate enjoyment. Myth 2. Fruit juice is automatically healthy. Fresh juice in small amounts can help, but packaged or sweetened juices act more like soda. The key is moderation and choosing whole fruit when possible. Myth 3. Only milk matters for strong bones. Milk is helpful, but it's not the only option. Fortified soy or almond milk, green tea, water, and even smoothies can all play a role in bone strength. So, don't think in absolutes, think in balance. It's about reducing bone thieves and adding more bone builders to your routine. We started with the 5 worst drinks that quietly weaken bones: sugary sodas, excess coffee, heavy alcohol, energy drinks, and sweetened juices or teas. Each of these acts like a bone thief, slowly withdrawing from your strength account. Then we looked at the 5 best drinks that build and protect your bones: milk or fortified alternatives, plain water, green tea, fresh citrus juice in moderation, and nourishing options like bone broth or calcium-rich smoothies. These are your bone builders, making daily deposits into your future independence. And the real magic happens not in knowing, but in choosing. Each sip you take is a small decision, but added up. Those decisions shape how steady, confident, and strong you feel in the years ahead. So here's my challenge to you. Starting tomorrow, pick just one harmful drink to cut back on, and replace it with one bone-building drink. Keep it simple. You'll be amazed how quickly those small swaps become powerful habits. If today's video helped you, please give it a like. It shows YouTube that healthy aging matters. Subscribe to Vital Health so you don't miss our next step-by-step guide. And leave a comment. Which drink swap will you start with this week? Together, let's build stronger bones, steadier steps, and a healthier future.